Carmen's confession.
My name is Carmen, and I've been keeping a secret for the longest. I never thought my life would turn out this way. Growing up, I imagined I'd be doing something different, maybe a teacher or even a lawyer. But here I am, 35 years old, and a social worker, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. My days are filled with the stories of others, stories of hardship, resilience, and sometimes heartbreak. It's exhausting, emotionally draining, but it's also fulfilling in a way that I can't quite explain. I guess hearing about other people's problems kind of helps me forget about my own problems. Today I met Maria, a single mother of 2. She walked into my office with a brave face, but I could see the exhaustion in her eyes. It's that look that comes from carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders for too long. I knew it well. I'd see it every day in the mirror. But no matter what, I have to be strong for Javi and Leo. Those are my twin boys. They are 13 years old now, and I swear time flies in a blink of an eye. I can still see it in my mind like it was yesterday. Javi and Leo sitting cross-legged on the living room floor, their little faces full of concentration as they smash their action figures together. Now, at 13, my boys are completely different. The action figures have been replaced by footballs and video games. I even heard them talk about their crushes from school. Javi is the quieter one, the thinker. He's always been the kind of kid who keeps things bottled up inside. And then there's Leo. He's all energy and emotion, always on the move, always feeling everything so intensely. I love them to death. I would do anything in the world for them. When I found out I was pregnant, I didn't think I would have twins. My husband and I were so excited. My husband's name is Fernando. We met at the gym, and I never thought the gym would be the place where I'd meet someone, let alone the man I'd end up marrying. I never imagined I'd end up with someone like Fernando. If you had asked me when I was younger what kind of man I'd marry, I would have described someone spontaneous, exciting, maybe even a little dangerous. Someone like Marco, his older brother. If I'm being honest, Fernando is boring. And I don't mean that in a cruel way, it's just the truth. There's no flair to him, no sudden surprises or grand romantic gestures. He's predictable. In fact, if we're going to be totally real, our life together isn't what I imagined marriage would be. We don't have thrilling conversations or wild adventures. Most nights after the boys are in bed, we sit on the couch watching TV in silence. Don't get me wrong. He is a great man. He's the kind of man who puts his family first, who would move mountains for me and the boys without a second thought. Marco, on the other hand, has this edge to him, something dark and exciting that draws you in, even when you know you shouldn't be pulled in. He's the man you catch yourself staring at in a crowd, wondering what it would be like to be with someone like that. Someone who makes you feel alive and makes you laugh without even trying. I know what you're thinking. She's in love with Marco. And guess what? You're right. But me being in love with Marco is not what's eating me alive. It's that Marco is the twins' father. The boys don't know it yet. Neither does Fernando.